some things that you do on the pool deck at your typical practice that help develop those relationships and let the athletes know that, you care about them on a bigger level than just as one of the swimmers on your team?
Yeah, that's a good question. So what do we do? It's not just what I do. I think programmatically here in State College, we've spent a lot of time over the last few years really focusing in on what can we do to make the time at the pool a productive experience for the athletes, not just a place where they have to come grind and it's cold and then you leave. So we've had a book club for a couple of years now, and we've read some good books. We've read Legacy, which is a book about the New England All Blacks, or the New Zealand All Blacks rather. We read The Inner Game of Tennis. We've read Untamed by Glennon Doyle. We watched the Last Dance documentary about the Chicago Bulls and Michael Jordan. So all of that has allowed us to develop a common language and a common understanding. And we build a lot of those conversations from there. And it's programmatic. It's not just the work I do with the sprinters, Josh and Priscilla with mid and distance, and Steve with the stroke swimmers. So, we've added yoga in this year. I think that's not a conversation piece, but that's just hey, you know what? We're going to take these 10 or 15 minutes because we know that coming from class or coming from lift, you guys need this 10 minutes of essentially quiet to just kind of breathe and decompress and come into the moment instead of, hey, you're here, hurry up and get in the pool. Outside of that, specifically with the sprinters, we have Wednesdays or Thursdays are sharing circle days. So we'll sit down and we'll take 15 minutes. Sometimes it's longer if they can get me talking, which is not that hard to do. We'll sit down and just talk about what's going on and just give them that space to decompress. So Steve Barnes and I share an office. We have a couch that sits between our desks. And again, pre-COVID, our doors are always open. That couch is always open. We kept coloring books in the office because more often than not, especially when the women would come in to talk, they wanted to sit and color. Just, so again, it's just giving them the space and letting them know that we do care. Well, probably just before Christmas break, we got a decent snowstorm here, and we shut the pool down for a day, and I invited the team over to my house to have a snowball fight. And not all of them came over, but again, just like it's supposed to be fun, right? So just a way to connect that was outside of the pool, get them out of their houses. I didn't put anybody in jeopardy, moms and dads. Don't worry. The roads were plowed. I said, travel at your own risk. This was a safe experiment. So yeah, just giving them room, giving us room to get to know them and them get to know us too. I think that's important, them getting to know us.